Mountains are often spectacular features that rise several hundred meters or more above their surroundings. Some mountain ranges consist mainly of a chain of volcanic structures, as exemplified by the Cascade Range of Washington, Oregon, and California. Other mountain ranges form where two slabs of oceanic lithosphere converge and one is subducted beneath the other. The result is a chain of volcanic structures called a volcanic island arc. However, most major mountain belts show evidence of enormous compressional forces that have folded, faulted, and generally deformed large sections of Earth's crust. Most prominent of this group are the relatively young mountainous belts of the American Cordillera, which runs along the western margin of the Americas, and the alpine Himalaya chain that extends from the Mediterranean through Iran to northern India and into Indochina. Also included are the older, more deeply eroded mountain belts, such as the Appalachians, Caledonians, and Urals. Most of these major mountain belts were formed during the collision of two or more buoyant crustal blocks. Collision mountain ranges develop when continued subduction beneath a continental margin carries another continental block to the trench. Because continental crust is too buoyant to undergo appreciable subduction, a collision between the continental fragments results. Such a collision occurred when the subcontinent of India rammed into Asia and produced the Himalayas, the most spectacular mountain range on Earth. The formation of the Himalayas began about 150 million years ago when India separated from the supercontinent of Pangaea and began to slowly drift northward. About 45 million years ago, India reached the trench that was located along the southern margin of Asia. The continued northward migration of India deformed and elevated the margins of these continental blocks. Gradually, these lithospheric plates were shortened and thickened, producing the spectacular Himalaya mountains and the Tibetan Plateau. It is estimated that India has penetrated at least 2,000 kilometers into Asia and is still moving northward at a rate of a few centimeters per year. Other examples of mountainous terrains formed by the collision of large continental blocks are the Urals, Alps, Caledonians, Pyrenees, Caucasus, and Appalachians. Russia's Ural Mountains formed when the European subcontinent collided with Asia. Prior to the development of the theory of plate tectonics, geologists were puzzled by the existence of mountain ranges like the Urals and Himalayas. How could thousands of meters of marine sediments be deposited and then become highly deformed while situated in the interior of a stable landmass? The Appalachians, which are located along the eastern margin of North America, are the result of a collision among North America, Europe, and northern Africa. Although they have since separated, these land masses were juxtaposed as a part of the supercontinent of Pangaea less than 200 million years ago.